Hi everyone. So like I'm making another video, and I just made one yesterday and put it up. So because I asked everyone what they thought I should do my next video on, and they got a few suggestions, and I got this one from this person, and I'll put like a little annotation thing because I don't want to attempt saying the name because I might sound like a weirdo. Yeah, and I just thought the idea was like really good. His idea was to for me to talk about World of Warcraft and what I do on there, what I like on there, and what I don't like on there. I'm like, do I raid? Do I do this? Do I do that? Okay. First things first, when I'm talking about this, I'm not good with the words. I can't pronounce words at all. This is why I was never good in language classes, because I always get it wrong. I mean, I've talked to guys about World of Warcraft before, and then I say a word and then they laugh because I've said it wrong. Now, you can laugh at me, I don't mind, yeah, I'm just telling you that I can't say them right, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. And also, I'm the biggest noob ever. I am not good at this game. I mean, just because I play doesn't mean I'm fantastic. I mean, you're either a noob or you're good at it, and I'm a noob. But I love playing it, so, you know, I'd rather play and be a noob than not play at all. Like, I don't know all the lingo and how you talk about things, like I don't know, just like the attacks and all that. Like, I don't know. I just play, press keys, and, you know, kill things or whatever. So yeah, like, first of all, my characters, like, well, toons, yeah. I have 4, I think. Yeah. And I have a little paper here telling me my characters, because I always forget. None of them are 80, none of them are really high, because like I start them and stop, and then I stop playing for a while because I just can't be bothered. So like, I'm not a hardcore player, but I like to play. So my first one is a night elf, and that was my first one ever, before I got the expansions. And it's, I can't say the word, I think it's druid. Yeah, that's what it is, and it's level 30. I mean, you can't beat them. I mean, I love them. Apart from mages, before I even thought about mage, I went for the druid, and I thought that it was the best. Okay, so I played that one for quite a while. I know it's only level 30, but I was like slow, and it was on and off with months. And then I got the expansions, and I made a blood elf. And here's where I went wrong. My friend Phil said that you should like test out each class and see which one you like the best. And so I was just like, oh yeah, whatever. So I went on and made a blood elf. And then I was like clicking through all the different classes, and then I was like, oh, this one looks good. I mean, I didn't even read what it does. I just like thought that the actual character looked good in what she was wearing. And it was, I think it's called Paladin. And I absolutely hated it. I got to, I think, level 9 or 11. One of those. And I hated it the whole time I was playing. I was like, I don't like that I can't stand a distance from the actual thing I'm attacking, which is why I like spells, basically. So then, like, I got to that level, and I was like, I'm not playing this anymore. So I made a new one. See, I was like Alliance first, and then I went to Horde, and I didn't like I was so used to Alliance, and I didn't know Horde, and didn't have any friends on there, and so it was just terrible. And then I went back to Alliance, and I made a Draenei, I think that's how you say it, yeah. And she's a mage. And I just thought, like, when I first started, I was like, yes, this is what I wanted. I wanted to stand a distance from what I'm attacking. And I wasn't very good with like the talent points, like you know how you spec in different things, and I just started putting them all in arcane, the arcane talent or whatever how you say it. And then my friend's like, oh, so is that what you want to do? And I was like, I don't know. I just started putting him in everything because I thought that's what you did. And then I asked him what I should do, and he said if he was a mage, he would do the frost spec. And then I was like, okay. So then I got rid of all my talent points and then built them all on the frost, and it was the best thing ever. And I'm level 53 or 54 on that one. That's been my favourite one, and I've had my friends helping me, like level 80. David, yeah, he helped me a little bit in the end, but like I can play myself. I don't need help, but sometimes it freaks me out when I have like all these things like ganking me, and like when I'm in like STV, Dragonfall Valley, and like all this holder around. It's hard when on my server I don't know how to say how my server is set. Like I don't know how to pronounce it. I said it once before and someone's like, that's wrong. So yeah. And then I decided to go to Horde because my server is PvP, and it's got more Horde on it than Alliance, and to level it's just easier to be Horde. So I changed back to a Blood Elf on Horde, and this time I didn't want to be a mage because I thought, well, I know all the spells, so it's not going to surprise me when I get a new one. Like I like when I can go and train and I get all these new spells. So I had to choose between Rogue and Warlock, and I didn't know which one I should choose. So after asking my friend, and then he told me what he thought, and then I just sat on it for a little while, and then I decided to choose Warlock, and that was a really good choice because I'm really enjoying playing my Warlock, and it's just easier because you just like dot them, and then you know let the pet attack, and then attack yourself if you need to. Like it's just really easy. It's probably easier than mage, except I like having control over what I'm doing with my mage because, like, you know, you can just attack them. But whereas with the warlocks, it's just like, you know, you dot and then attack, but the attacks aren't as good at a lower level. So like I'm 23 on there, and yeah. So okay, now that's out of the way, and I talk too much. So I can't do raids, and I don't talk on vent and have their headset and whatever. Like I don't do any of that, because I'm not experienced. Maybe if I was and I was good at it, then I probably would, but I don't. And I only just started doing instances because they make me really nervous. Like, I don't know, I get really funny, and like when I'm playing the game, if I jump off something really high, my stomach, like, it just like, it like clenches. I don't know why, it's just a game. But yeah, the instances, I don't know, I don't really like them. Sometimes I do, but they just take a long time, and then it's easy with my warlock because I'm just like tab, and then, you know, and then I just dot them and then attack if I need to. But I don't know, it's too many, I just can't see, and I have really bad lag on my game and not good graphics because I'm on my laptop, but it's not that great, and I really want to get on the computer so I can play it properly, but I don't have enough money to do that. So yeah, basically I've just had like friends helping me, and I play myself. I don't have many friends on that server, or any server for that matter, but I don't know, just it'd be good to like talk to people during the game, but not when you're like doing things because it's really annoying. So one big question, who am I for, Horde or Alliance? Okay, for a long time, before I started, I was like, I'm going to be a Horde, I want to be Horde. And then I noticed all the characters weren't that great. None of my friends played on Horde, so I was like, alright, I'll play Alliance. And then all the way I'm like for the Alliance. So like I'm for the Alliance at the moment. Well, I was, and now that I've got my Blood Elf Warlock, then I'm like back to Horde. So I'm like a bit of both. Like